Yes, dear Father Amato, where did you born and when did you born?
I was born in the city of Morfetta, in near the Bari, 25 kilometers from Bari.
Okay.
It was 22nd of February, 1931.
Okay.
My father was Amato Nicola,
Okay.
and my mother was Anna
Okay.
Leone.
Okay.
When I was 18 months old, my father died by what is he was a marinai was a pescator.
Piscatore.
Pescator. And one day he had his foot in a small barket.
Market?
Barket.
Bucket, okay.
And he died. Then my mother was the only widow who had to support 4 children, and was very difficult for her. So they told me to pray before the picture of Christ,
Okay.
and tell him to give us the daily bread.
Okay.
So sisters of charity, they used to give me 1 kilo bread
Okay.
every day.
Okay.
But we were always changing house, and one day my mother got sick with the typhoid.
Okay.
And I also was 5 years old when my mother died
Okay.
by this disease. Then my parents sent me to a doctor house who gave me a shelter and food every day.
Okay.
So I was 3 years as his helper. But my parents' relatives
Okay.
my relatives, they thought that it would be better to put me in an orphanage,
Okay.
which was a great orphanage near the city of Giovinazzo.
Okay.
8 years old I was when I went in that orphanage, which was actually a Dominican convent,
Okay.
which was abandoned and the government had taken over.
Okay.
So I stayed in that orphanage about 8 years. And studied the primary school and a special course for to make the children able to work.
Okay.
After from 8 to 14,
14.
I finished my course, so I had to leave the orphanage
Okay.
and went to Molfetta.
Okay.
In Molfetta, there was one priest, Father Gerardo Capelluti,
Okay.
who was a Dominican,
Okay.
and I was attracted by his personality,
Okay.
and so he told me, why you don't become Dominican?
Okay.
And I said, yes, let me try. If I can become Dominican, that will be good. So Professor Fiore was interested in making Dominicans from Molfetta.
Okay.
So I went with Father Gerardo to Arezzo Apostolic School,
Okay.
where I stayed for 4 years as to complete my course of studies. Then I went to novitiate,
Okay.
Fiesole, with another two Dominicans,
Okay.
Father Carlo Sansoni, and from Rome, and Father Christopher Nardella
Okay.
from Foggia.
Okay.
After novitiate, I was transferred to Rome
Okay.
and doing my course of studies in Angelicum
Okay.
up to
Four years.
5 years.
Okay.
5 years.
Okay.
Then in Pistoia, the general studies for priesthood. So I was sent to Pistoia
Okay.
to complete my course of studies.
Okay.
So 29th of June
Okay.
190,
Okay.
57.
Okay, 57, okay.
I was ordained priest.
Okay.
And when I was ordained,
Uh-huh.
I promised God to be missionary.
Okay. Bravo.
So I sent an application to the provincial
Okay.
to let me go to the mission
Okay.
in India. That time was India.
Okay.
And the provincial was Father Reginald Bernini,
Okay.
to whom I gave my application
Okay.
to send me to the mission.
Okay.
He said, no, you will not go to the mission.
Uh-huh.
You will go to Arezzo
Okay.
in apostolic school.
Okay.
You will teach the children
Okay.
how to become Dominican.
Okay.
So I stayed 5 years in Arezzo.
Okay.
And the provincial was changed
Uh-huh.
in 62.
Okay.
Provincial was made the superior of the missionaries.
Okay.
So he came to Rome
Mm-hmm.
and he
You requested him.
told me to go to Arezzo. So I went to Arezzo and stayed with the children for 5 years.
Okay.
Then the provincial was changed and they became provincial Francis Dati,
Okay.
Father Francis Dati.
Okay.
And he told me, I gave an application to the new provincial and he said, yes, you may go to mission
Okay.
because I left my place empty.
Okay.
So you may replace me.
Okay.
Then the Bishop Chaleo Benedict, he sent me to Pushpur.
Okay.
And in Pushpur, I stayed 10 years.
Bravo. Mm-hmm.
As a Dominican before, I was in charge